Hello everybody, my name is Aysenur Uzaslan, and in this video we are going to show you the basics of Illustrator. Let's start with what you can do with Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is a program that's used for creating vector images. It is typically used to create illustrations, charts, graphs, logos, diagrams, cartoons, posters, postcards, and other visual designs that you can think of. One of Adobe Illustrator's most important features is that the quality of artwork created using Illustrator is independent of the resolution at which it is displayed. This means that an image created in Illustrator can be enlarged or reduced without sacrificing any image quality. Now let's open Illustrator. This is the first page that you will see when you open Illustrator. In below, if you ever worked on Illustrator before, you will see your recent works. If it's the first time, then you won't see anything, which is normal. To start working on something, either you need to create an artboard, this is how Illustrator calls a page, or open one. We are going to use the create one option, and when you click on it, a new tab with many options will open. Regarding what you are going to design something for, you can choose one of these options, such as mobile, web, print, film and video, or arts and illustrations. No matter what you choose, you can switch around and change sizes. The important thing that you need to be careful about is the color modes. Depending on web or printing artworks, there are two color modes. As you can see here, there are too many options, and when you click on advanced options, you will see more, such as color mode. RGB color refers to primary colors of light, red, green, and blue, and that is the best color mode for digital work. GMYK refers to primary colors of pigment, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, that is used for printing materials. For printing materials, if I select RGB color, I'm getting a warning that is not a true color for printing materials, so I need to select GMYK. It is the same for web formats. I need to choose RGB color for web. Since this is cleared out, let's move on. Instead of choosing one, we will create our own artboard. So I'm gonna pick web. When you're creating a new file, just in case, name it. I usually work with pixels when I'm creating something for web, so I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna choose a square size of 1080. Artboard numbers means how many pages you would like to see, but we will keep it as one for now. For web designs, you don't need to have bleed, but if you're going to print something, adding bleed is beneficial. So now we have our artboard. On the left side, you will see some tools that will help you. On top, you will see File, Edit, Object Type, Select, Effect, View, Window, and Help. And lastly, on the left side, you will see a panel for Properties, Layers, and Libraries. These panels will help you to monitor and modify your work. If you want to, you can create a custom workspace by moving and manipulating document windows and panels. You can also save workspace and switch among them. So, how you can do that? Go to Window on top and you will see many options. When you click on Control, you'll see the panel right here, which will allow you to change colors, add stroke, change opacity, and some more stuff that you can change. Going back to Window, you can select any of them if you would like to see them on your workspace. Let's select Align, and here is your panel. You can make it smaller by double-clicking or make it bigger. If you would like to see this panel all the time, you can dock it by moving it to the right panel like this, or undock it by dragging it back. One more option is to add it right into the panel you already have by dragging it there and dropping, or vice versa to remove it. You can add as much as panel you would like to have in your workspace and open or close them by clicking the arrows. You can also customize your toolbar from here. Right now, we have the basic tools, but you can have more advanced tools by clicking Advanced. And here they are. You can add a new toolbar or manage the ones you already have from the same place. Next thing, we have the Layers panel right here, which is similar to Photoshop but still different, and keep that in mind. We have the ability to add layers right here by clicking the Create a New Layer, which you can turn on and off by poking the eye out. You can double click on them to name them if you would like to keep everything organized. Also, by clicking here, you can select a layer, or from here you can see which layer is selected. If you're done working on one layer and still working on others, by clicking this area, you can lock the layer so that you prevent any accidental changes. Lastly, if you would like to delete them, just hold down Shift and select them, and then hit the trash can down here. And the last thing, before we end the video, let's check how you can save your work. Go to File on top. If it's the first time that you're saving your file, you will see a new tab when you click on Save. If you would like to change the name, you can. Then you need to choose where you want to save your file. Let's select Desktop. Last thing, you can select the format. There are 6 options. You can save as Illustrator format or EPS, which means it preserves many of the graphic elements that you can create with Illustrator. And you can also open EPS files on Illustrator easily. If you would like to learn more about the differences, check the link in below. You can also save your files as PDF or as SVG. SVG is a vector format that produces high-quality interactive web graphics. So basically, if you're going to use your work for website or app designs, you can save it as SVG. And now we are going to save as Adobe Illustrator format. Let's click on Save. Now there's a new tab. Don't change anything here because it's the default options and it's the best. If you already saved your file before and want to save as a different format, clicking just save won't be helping you, so you need to use Save As option this time. You will see the same app as previous one. By changing the format, you can save it in any other format easily. Or let's say you would like to export your work as JPEG or any other format. Go to File again, and this time go to Export, click on Export As, and here is a new tab for you. You can export your work in any format that is here. I'm going to select Cancel. Since there is nothing on my artboard, it won't allow me to export the file. So this wraps up for the first video for Illustrator. This was kind of an overview, a way to get you guys started. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask or approach Public Relations Committee. Cheers!